I just wanted to show you guys, sometimes I run into a unique situation where there's a very unique, oddly shaped gun that we still make holsters for, but obviously you can't do it unless you're a local person, because you have to drop off the gun, right? But this is one. This one was a real challenge for me right now. This gun is, I forgot, I don't even know what the hell kind of gun it is. It's like the Hudson. Okay? And it's not cheap. And I think it comes with multi-barrels and it shoots multi-calibers. And it's like a $1,500–1,600 gun. It feels great. The trigger feels wonderful. The metal on the slide, the finish I'm talking about, is very, very impressive. I'll show it to you after I'm done the holster. But this guy, my friend Joe, he had to drop it off because, like, I'm sure he probably can't find a holster for it. So I'm working on it now, and it just shows you what you got to do. This is why it costs a little bit more money if you have to build a holster than if you already have a mold for a holster. Them molds save you so much time. They're almost completely prepared. This is a bare bones gun, and if you look closely, I had to fill in the trigger guard with wood. I had to build a bridge from the rail all the way across to the handle, and then I had to taper down the wood so it swept down and in and swept up and out, because nothing can wiggle around. Everything has to fit like a puzzle. If it doesn't fit like a puzzle, it's going to look homemade, and things are going to move around when you suck down the kydex around it. So everything has to be very fitted, very fitted. Also, when you spin it around this way, because of the sight channel, there's no way to make this hold on and move without it getting collapsing. So what I have to do is put these little pillars, one here and one here, to hold the sight channel center, and so it doesn't move when I'm sucking down, when the membrane is sucking down the kydex. So nothing moves. You got to remember, when that sucks it down, it's a tremendous amount of pressure. So you have to build it strong, or things will collapse, things will move, and it won't look right. So just to show you what's involved when you build a holster, that's why they're like 15 bucks more than, well, hey, you know, someone will say, well, I seen on the site it's $55 or $60 for an outside the waistband holster. Yeah, that's because I have a mold for it. But when you're doing something like this, and it takes you, you know, half the morning to prepare it, you know, it's going to go up like 15 bucks. So, but again, you're getting a holster for any kind of gun you want. So that's what's cool about it. So I'm going to show you the finished product when I'm done it. Then I'll take all the tape off it and I can show you what kind of gun it is. The reason why I didn't do that in the beginning is because I lost my video camera and I couldn't find it. And I was running all around the house trying to look for the fucking thing. You know where it was? In the goddamn bathroom. Because I walk around like with my head up my ass. So that's why I'm starting the video out in the middle of the video, as you see. So I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, it looks pretty good. Looks nice and straight. I don't know if you can see that. This is the leather look. Everything's nice and square and straight. That's my thing. I don't like things crooked or wiggly or wavy. You know, when I first started doing this, there was a lot of that, you know. And it took me a long time to figure things out to make it look right. You know, there's a lot of videos on making holsters, but everyone's not going to tell you every little secret. You know, because they worked hard to figure everything out. You know, but that's going to look good. So all I'm going to do now is start cutting it out, shaping it up. I couldn't put the I couldn't put the tension in front of the trigger guard because there ain't much room. But since this gun's frame is low and it's a big square body, I put one here. So that's where you would put one if you had a light. But it's good. It's out of the way. It's up close to the gun, and it'll create a little bit of tension here. It's not going to be a real strong click, but at least it'll give it some kind of squeeze feel as the gun goes in. And so far so good. I'm happy with it. I'll show you when it's all finished. Yeah, there she is, finished product. I have to say I got really lucky with this one. Usually when you're doing holster builds for oddball guns like this, you have a lot of tweaking to do when you're finished. I got very lucky. Everything seems to be fitting perfect in the first shot. So maybe today's my lucky day. But as you see, everything's straight, looks good. It holds the holster very nicely. It doesn't look out of place for a big awkward looking gun like that. Looks like the holster is fit for that gun. There's the RMR cut. I noticed he had an RMR in there, so I made sure I left him plenty of room. Everything's good. Trigger guard's completely covered. And there's the retention spot that I told you about. And pretty badass. It's a cool gun, man. It's got a great trigger. I'll show you it. So here she is. Nice fit. There's the gun. Like I told you, it's a lot like a Hudson. I've seen them Hudsons before, and they have a nice feel to them. Real nice, refined, quality feel to them. And this one has the same feel to it. The slide feels like it's on ball bearings. I mean, it feels like a Beretta. Actually, believe it or not, I hate to say this, it feels better, a little bit better than a Beretta. Like there's no grid at all. I mean, it's super slick, great trigger. Little travel on the reset, but the beautiful thing about this is pulling through the wall. It's very soft wall. I'd say it's a 4-pound trigger. Let me see. Yeah, something like that. 3.5, 4.5 pounds. Nice looking gun. Very heavy. This thing's probably like 44 ounces or 42 ounces. It's a heavy gun. So, and it's not even loaded. It has a big Desert Eagle feel for it, but has a much slimmer grip this way than a Desert Eagle. So this, you can actually actuate the mag release without maneuvering your hand. Pretty cool gun, man. It's FKBRNO, whatever that is, whatever company that is. But I'll tell you what, the bluing or whatever this is, it looks like old-fashioned bluing the way they did it. I don't know if the camera's going to catch that. Super silky satin look to it. You know what I mean? Nice, real old-fashioned, old school, beautiful color. It looks like bluing. It's probably not bluing, but they just did a really, really nice job with it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'm going to get a Patreon video up soon. I put a new video up over there not that long ago, if you haven't seen it yet. But I got more videos coming up over there. So, you want a holster? Let me know, guys. Links under the video. I'll talk to you soon.